Yo boys, welcome back. Today's topic will be why you need to quit video games. And I know this one's going to be a controversial video, but it has to be done. So let me start off with a story about myself. So it was around 2021, 2020, a quarantine. And you know how everyone is in quarantine. You're trying to get instant gratification, instant dopamine by playing video games, eating junk food, social media. And basically I was addicted to video games. I wouldn't say as much as other people, not like the 12 hours people used to do, but I was an avid video game player, probably a couple hours a day, or sometimes even 5 hours, 6 hours. So I would say I was addicted to video games because I had no purpose in life, you could say. And I just really got fed up of it, and that's what got me to start doing self-improvement. And I'll be showing you guys how I quit, and I'm going to show you strategies on ways I use to reduce my 6 hours of gaming to 30 minutes every 6 months at most. So why you need to quit? So I recommend you quit because it gives you a sense of accomplishment without actually accomplishing anything. And this is dangerous because you're rewarded for your bad behavior. So imagine someone handshakes you or applauds you every time you eat a chocolate bar. You'll have now the incentive to start eating more and more chocolate bars. Same thing with video games. If you're constantly playing video games, then you're always reaching out for a sense of accomplishment, because that's why people mostly play video games. Because I know you play video games, you might not know it yet because you're not present enough to actually ask yourself these questions, but you probably play video games for the same reason that everyone else does, for the sense of accomplishment, and especially with other guys around. So, and that's how we were hardwired in our DNA. Because back then, probably thousands of years ago, even hundreds of years ago, we were conditioned to feel a sense of accomplishment when we were around other men, when we were achieving something, creating a legacy for ourselves. But now we've had this synthetic version in our lives, and it's in the form of video games. Imagine you're constantly leveling up, getting skill points, reaching the next leaderboard. I don't know how video games work anymore, but imagine that's literally what real life used to be. Trying to be the best person in a certain field. But now people are trying to achieve that, but in video games. And the dangerous thing about video games is that it's a virtual world. So once you finish playing or you turn off your console, you've achieved nothing in real life. You've probably become a worse person because you just wasted your time. You just sat down being a fat ass for 6 hours straight, and you haven't achieved anything. You haven't made something of yourself. So this is why you need to stop playing video games, because imagine you're playing video games and you're earning money, you're leveling up, you're all of that stuff. You're getting stronger, getting unique rare items to sell for money. But when you log off the game, you're nothing. You just sit there like that. So that's why you need to stop playing video games. It's literally, you will not benefit anything from it. And there we go. Okay, I wrote down a question. 1 hour a day isn't that bad, right? That's what a lot of you guys will question. Yes, it is. 1 hour a day is bad. That's basically a coping mechanism. When you guys say, "Oh, 1 hour isn't bad. It won't affect me." It's just to unwind at the end of the day. Oh, I've done so much hard work. At the end of the day, I'll just unwind with 1 hour of video games. No, because if you actually wanted to unwind, you would do something actually unwinding, such as meditation, journaling, deep breathing. Maybe you'll do your night routine, your skincare, all that stuff. Maybe you'll rest in your bed, reading. That will actually, it's scientifically proven that those things unwind your brain. So that's why people just use that as an excuse, because they think it's going to unwind them, but it's not. It just feeds into their instant gratification addiction, their dopamine addiction. So this is why you need to quit. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help you unwind. Even though it does feel like you're unwinding, it'll probably make your brain worse because it'll make you crave it more. And I'll just put up the dopamine baseline again. And if you don't know what dopamine and instant gratification and all these terms are, just look at my previous video. Just click the link in the description or just go to my channel. It's the second video I uploaded, and it will teach you all about that stuff and what you can replace the habits with, what you can replace video games with. What I used to quit video games was to supplement it with the gym. And a lot of people have told me the exact same thing, same strategy. And for some reason, it's oddly the gym. So when you start going to the gym and start working on your physique, researching ways to diet, you'll slowly notice that you're going on video games less. You're starting to play less. You're starting to talk to your friends less on video games. And that's because you're actually achieving something, and it also feels like you're progressing, like it's a video game. Because imagine, oh, I saw my new bicep vein, or I saw more striations on my chest, or whatever. That's basically what you actually are supposed to feel like. But it's because video game companies are making you feel a sense of accomplishment. That's what you look for. That's what you crave. But you should be craving real life accomplishments. For example, if you're doing calisthenics, which is actually very similar to video games, the concept, it's just progressing and leveling up the skill. For example, let's say I start off with wanting to do a handstand push-up, but I can't even handstand to begin with. I can't even do a planche or a frog stand or whatever. I don't know how calisthenics work. I don't really do it. But then you start working towards that goal. So it feels like a video game. Or let's say you achieve your first 3-second handstand. Boom, that's another skill unlocked in the skill tree. It's sort of like that, and that's self-improvement in general. For example, if you want to level up your reading or your meditation length, your mindfulness, or even your money, that's all a part of a skill tree, which I'll put up right now here. This is a skill tree you should follow, and if you want the actual high-res version, it's not that high-res, but you'll actually be able to see it. Just email me, or you can find it in Dummies Guide for Self-Improvement, which is in the description. And in first 25 people get it for free, so get it before it runs out. The second point is, when you're all grown up, you look back and you don't want to regret your life. You want to improve, right? And of course, everyone will say yes, of course, but are you actually? That's the question. Really question yourself. Are you improving day to day? Are you improving week to week or month to month? You're probably not. You're probably on a very steady decline. And one of the main reasons is video games. It'll make your attention span shorter. It'll make you more angry, more emotional, like a female, like a feminine person, not a female. And it will just rob you of your time, which is your most valuable asset. So you should attempt to quit video games, start supplementing it with the gym, get yourself a gym membership, or get yourself a pair of dumbbells, or even if you can't even afford dumbbells, start working out calisthenics style, or start going for runs. Do anything that's not video games, and start researching, watching videos about how to get buff or how to diet properly, all that stuff. And then you slowly you'll notice you're watching less unproductive videos, and your recommendation will start filling up with gym content. But don't get mistaken with the gym TikToks, with the edits, all that stuff. That shit is irrelevant. Watch YouTubers such as Jeff Nippard, Hamza. Yeah, so video games are useless because it's in a virtual world, and once you hop off, you've accomplished nothing. You're still the same shitty person. There's an illusion of progression and accomplishment, and it's even more addicting when joined with other men. But truly, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not your friends. What do you mean, Martin? They are my friends. They hop on with me. They're at school. We have a laugh. They're not your friends. They're friends with the substance that you're also addicted to. I have a question for you. Let's say you go to a party and you have a bunch of buddies that you drink with or you smoke with. I don't care if you don't smoke or whatever, but I'm just saying. And then you only talk to them, or you might talk to them outside of that activity, but you mostly engage with them in those sort of activities. Would you consider them your real friends, or are you friends with the drug? Are you friends with the substance and they're also friends with it? You're just friends with a certain object, item, or action. You're not actually friends with them. Yeah. So they're not your friends. They're just addicted to the same thing that you're addicted to. But watch, I want you to do this experiment. Hop off online for a week or even a couple of days, and then you'll see your friends start talking shit about you, or they'll ask, the first couple of days they'll ask, hey, where have you been, whatever. But then slowly they'll start talking shit about you behind your back or in front of your face, and they'll be like, oh, well, you've changed, you're too good for us, why aren't you playing with us, are you too broke to afford online, or whatever they're gonna say. And then you'll realize that they're just shitty people who you don't want to be like in the future. Look around your friend group. Do you really want to be like them? You're the average of the 5 people you spend time with, and you're the average of the 5 content creators you watch. So do you really want to be like your friends who play video games? And don't say, oh, I'm a little kid now, like who cares? I can do that, then I'll fix myself later. No, the earlier you do it, the better, because that's what all people say, and then they're gonna be addicted to video games for the rest of their life. You see those 40-year-old Discord gamers with the patchy beards, the low testosterone, the beer belly. That's going to be you in the future if you don't quit video games now. So you should progress in real life, not in a game. So you see that skill tree chart that I showed you? You should do that. You shouldn't try to progress in a video game. You should try to progress in real life, because that's where it's actually valuable. Try to spend as much in real life time than screen time. Reduce your screen time, increase your in real life time, because you'll only benefit from it. You will not see any negative effects of spending more time in real life. You'll only see negative effects going on your devices. So get off your console and actually start paying attention to real life. Start doing the shit that I'm talking about, that all the other YouTubers talk about. Because this is a no bullshit guide on how to quit video games. And it wouldn't be showing up on your feed if you actually don't need it. And don't say, oh, I can quit anytime. That's what every single addict says. That's what vaping addicts say. That's what drug addicts say. That's what porn addicts say. They can't quit anytime because they're addicted to it. Try to actually quit, you'll see. Also, if you really want to go fully in, then sell your console, sell your games, sell your controllers, and then you'll be free from your addiction. And then also delete all the games on your phone. I know it might not seem as important than console games, but it's just as important, because imagine you're waiting in line, you're waiting for something, and then you just go on your phone and you start playing Clash Royale or Clash of Clans, whatever. And that's just as bad, because it's even more convenient, which will condition you to start playing even more. So delete those and then sell your games. I don't care how much you spent on it. You'll realize how much money you just spent on it, how much money you wasted, and then now it's time to actually do something about it. Sell your console and purchase a gym membership, or purchase a home gym, something that's actually productive. Buy some books, just in general, buy something productive that will actually improve yourself. Invest in yourself. Don't invest in a game, because they already have billions or millions of dollars that they don't need from you. All right, they're just giving you another addiction. They don't care about you. All right. And imagine this. All right, this is going to be a common theme on the channel. So imagine your future wife. So the point of self-improvement, yeah, obviously is to improve yourself, but the bigger picture is to find your potential wife, your future wife. And imagine you've got, so end goal of every single man should be to be a father and be a husband. So when you imagine yourself playing video games, or when you're playing video games, imagine your future wife, the most beautiful person, 10 out of 10, not in a lustful way, but in a feminine way. Imagine you see not a hot girl, but a pretty girl. Not dressed provocatively, but dressed modestly. She's beautiful, she's natural, everything. And imagine she has the perfect motherly tendencies. She knows how to be a good mother. She knows how to be a good wife. She's a traditional wife. She's not those masculine, has her own goals, has her own purpose, because that she should leave that to us, basically. And I don't care if you say, oh, that's misogynistic or whatever, then you're in the wrong channel. All right, piss off. So imagine your future wife. So you're playing video games. Imagine your future wife, all right? She's looking back at you. She'll probably be repulsed by you. You're probably dirty. You don't have a haircut in weeks. You're not eating healthy. You've got those rolls on your belly. You just look disgusting, and you woke up late. Your fingernails are dirty. Cheeto belly button. Keyboard disgusting. Like everything's RGB. It's dark in your room, and you're just playing. Imagine that. How would your mum react? And I know your mom's probably walked in on you playing video games thousands of times, but imagine she really sits down and thinks about you and thinks about your life, where it's headed. Think about where your life's headed, all right? You need to quit video games now before it's too late, before it gets even more addicting, because they're going to make video games even more addicting. As time goes by, every company's making everything more addicting. So you should aim to start working out, start reading books, start meditating, start trying to improve yourself. And if you want more information, just keep watching me, put your faith in me, and then I'll make you a better person. Download my guide and you'll get even more information. And you might even want to spend some time in nature. For example, look at where I'm at right now. It's not too bad. It's actually pretty beautiful, but you probably have some nicer parks around you, some nicer lakes. Go to that. Why not? Explore. It's like you're exploring the GTA 5 map. Explore it in real life. Be adventurous, you know. Step outside. Literally touch grass. That's what I'm doing right now. Touch grass. All right. As the saying goes, get your money up, not your funny up. You know. And if you want more information about this and how to quit video games, watch people like Hamza, Jack Piggott, Alex Hormozi, people like that. They will teach you how to quit video games. And if you don't find this information useful, but they'll tell you the same thing, honestly. So yeah, just if you want, you can also do this. So I made a table. It's put up on the screen right now. If you want, just copy it down in your notes, and it's basically like a progression style habit tracker. And it will help you stay accountable while keeping it fun. You'll level up, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment if you already are not when you're doing delayed gratification activities. So yeah, just do that. By the way, boys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment any feedback you have. And don't forget, first 25 people get the course for free. Then it's $20 permanently after that. I might even increase it, depends on how popular I get, so you never know.